Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Beckham. He is through here! Oh, that's well spotted.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, they judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Sönchu. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Beckham, Mbappe. He's having a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. De Bruyne. Oh, important interception. Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! First blood drawn. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. He's gone forward. Oh, well played. There's the shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Threads one in. He's in a great position! And he's straight offside. And he's managed to get rid. Mosquera.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead.
Kane! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Speculative strike. They want to be quick to recover this. And again, they run up against stubborn Mbappe! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. There's the start of the second half. And here's Beckham. That's a little off target. Conte. Had a shot. That carried quite a threat. He'll try from distance. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Spread out to the left. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Soyuncu gets over and intercepts. Van Dijk. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Nedved. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, nice touch. Just eases him off the ball. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's let fly. Mosquera. Aim forwards. And the finish! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Vinicius Junior.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Kante. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's got a decent hit!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Passes short and sharp. That's going to go a long way. Nicked it back promptly. Gets his pass away. He's played him through. And the ball is out of play. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. So what do you take away from it all? Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Big chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
Oh, this looks sharp. And that's gone loose. Oh no, this does not look good. David Villa! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. He's got the shot away! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Kane plays a sharp little ball here. No way through. And he's had a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. Speculative strike. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Griezmann. Oh, here's a chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Khan catches it safely. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Always onto this. Marquinhos can get it clear. David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's let fly! Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Caught offside that time.
No one here, no one. was mine. So if you have any problem, please tell me. If I can, I will suggest. If not, I will learn. Which thing
And
is
he
I have not
thumps
to
it
done
clear.
to make mistake. क्या करूं जो मुझसे मिस्टेक ना हो कौन सा चीज़ है जो मुझसे मिस्टेक होने से मैं डर जाऊं
Gabriel makes the interception. And now the hit!
I'm
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
De Bruyne really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Watch my video. Please subscribe my channel.
And that is... Oh no, what has happened here? And he's away. Messi. Great hit! It's in!
It's bad, man.
They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show.
Kane! And he's managed to get rid. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half-time is 1-1. And the game has already resumed here.
All football games.
And he's been shifted off it. Hakimi. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. David Villa. Good effort from distance. Oh, played right into his path. Spectacular save. That's a decent clearance. Beckham clears. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Everyone, it's...
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's my problem.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? It's in for the pieces. It's a goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
That's going to go a long way. Spread it left. Beckenbauer. Passing is crisp and sharp. Big chance! One-on-one! Jorginho gets rid without sophistication. Half an hour gone in the second half.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Mathi छु म माथि छु
And we have our very first corner.
मैले नै भनेको थिएँ माथि त्यो मेरो सामान आएको छ तल राख्दिनु भन्नु न गाडी आयो हैन
Has a go!
सामान आयो नि मेरो हैन सामान आयो कि मेरो त्यो
And
गाडीमा
now
आएर
a
चाहिँ
sudden
दसैँबाट
chance to
राखिदिनु हुनु तल
counter.
निकालेर
Adams cuts it out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
हजुर दाइ
And that interception was most necessary.
अलिअलि भन्नु
That
त
was well played, well stopped.
तपाईँको अफिसमा कहिले के गर्नलाई
And the keeper takes decisive action.
किन
Rice, no unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
फोन गर्न पाउँछु हात त
Added time going up here. It's
Lord, I
3
wanted to
minutes.
tap, eh?
Excellent challenge there. He's having a hit. Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Couple of changes then in quick succession. So, time for a potential game changer. And we're done. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. That's a little off target, and that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Conte! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. It's Neymar! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's the throw. Neuer sends that a long way. Messi. Looking for the runner. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Still goalless. Good spot. He's seen the run. Belletti. Now that's well seen too. It's a sweet ball, that. Beckham. Messi. Chelsea ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And that's been won straight back. Gabriel makes the interception. Oh, and he's through the middle. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. He's got away. Oh, that's nice. Alexander-Arnold.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now that looks a decent ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And they're quick to get it back. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Beckham. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. That gets things going for the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Kane! It's anyone's ball now. Danger averted for now. Barella. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. That's been cut out. Well played. Back into the middle. And that has been cleared. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And he cuts out the supply. Neuer clears. He's having a hit! Loose. In he goes again! Hernandez can get it clear. Neymar. And it's Conte. Jorginho. Well, that has not gone well. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Neymar. Played over towards the opposite flank. And he's quick to snatch it back. Van Dijk cuts it out. Hakimi is there to clear.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Mbappe!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Mbappe!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And that's it. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even. And
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nice bit of skill and he's away.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a little off target. And the counter is on. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Jorginho. The kind of player that can pass a team to death. At first, a lot of his passes seem a little safe and conservative, but they all serve...
Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
He's found a way through. It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Vardiol. No goals as yet. It's Jorginho! Oh, screamer! About as smooth as it gets.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And there's a searching pass. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Walker-Peters, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Gabriel, more and more pressure on the ball here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Jorginho, given the lift of his goal. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, great ball! Big chance! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
And there's the end of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Tottenham head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Walker-Peters has it out wide and in space. It's a sweet ball, that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, this looks sharp. Gabriel cuts it out. Spread out to the left. Now, what about a counter-attack? De Bruyne. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Nicely weighted ball. De Bruyne. De Bruyne! It's wide, but only just.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Southampton choosing to make the first change. Bednarek moved on forwards. That's a sharp pass. Ugochukwu. Aimed beyond the defence. Brilliantly cut out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job. And
just the goalkeeper to beat. Has a go! And it's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Tottenham are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Bednarek, aim forwards. Goes looking wide. Marquinhos gets good distance on it. Interesting ball. That is a great pick out. He is through here. Showing good feet. And Messi! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Tottenham find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next...
And the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended